Hello guys, welcome back. So, I recently discovered that OBS actually has like we can add filters. So I'm not really an expert with this stuff, so let me just test it out first and see if um let's see if the sound is okay. Hold on, let me just check the stream first.
You can choose to rate the caravan.
So, let me check. Let's see if the sound is okay. Hold on, let me just check the stream first. Yeah, so the sound is okay. So um like I just realized that there are filters in OBS. I added gain and like suppression. I didn't know this. So yeah. So I think I can be heard better than before. So let me just set things up here first. Okay. Hold on. All right. Okay. So previously, we did an entire overhaul of our building system. This one. So this is the old building system. And what we did is let's see. What we did is we changed the entire UI. So previously it's a drag and drop system where we drag resources from our inventory to here. And I quickly realized that it will be tedious for players. So, sorry. It will be tedious for players to drag and drop resources. So for example, we have here, let's say we're trying to build a bridge and we need, let's say 50 planks. So it will be tedious to move stacks of planks from the from the right to the left and so on. So I decided to make a different approach to just do a one-click supply resource function, where once you click it, it will just supply all the resources from here to here. And then that's the time when we can notify the builder if we have the resources ready. So that's the general idea. So yeah, so we'll be working on that one. But let me show you first how it works. So this is a builder flag. So what happens here in Wisplight is the building system for Wisplight is actually not us, the player, building or putting stuff around like what we see in survival games where you can build anywhere. So buildings are pre-placed already, and we just need to find manuscripts, like building or crafting manuscripts that we can find around the world, and we're gonna give it to Francis. So you'll be handling Francis the manuscripts, and then he will tell you that he will be placing flags around the settlement, and these flags will have upgrades on it. Like for example, this one, the builder flag. So this is the builder flag for this workbench or the lumber yard. So this is the lumber yard, and we can upgrade the lumber yard. But as you can see here, this is already upgraded with all the storages. We have the tool storage, we have the firewood storage, the plank storage, and the log storage. So at first, these storages are not here yet or not there yet, but we can upgrade it here using the builder flag like this. See? So for example, if you wanna build a plank storage, we just supply the resources. So once we click this, it will just get resources from inventory, like so. And then we can then notify Francis that we already have the resources ready. Okay, let me just hold on. Let me just check some stuff. Click this, it will just get resources from. Okay, so yeah, so the audio seems to be okay. Let me know if the audio is okay or not. All right. So anyway, so that's how it works. let's test other stuff. So this one, the firewood storage, we'll just click this and it will supply. But right now we lack one plank, so it doesn't allow us to notify the builder. See? So this is a simple approach to this system. So the next thing we're gonna do is this part here, where we're gonna notify the builder. So once we notify builder, um, this will change. I don't know if we're gonna put some status, maybe like this will change to building progress, and then it will tell us what's going on. Like maybe if Francis is from a different settlement, like maybe he's in the forest, it will say builder moving to a different settlement or something like that. And then if he's here, he will say builder builder started construction or something, right? And then if it's done, this will just disappear from the menu. So I don't know. We're gonna think if we're gonna do that or not. But I think it's good if we will have that so that players will be notified what's going on, right? So yeah. So next, let's try. The first goal maybe is to strip this off. We're gonna remove stuff here from our workbench. So let's see. So we're gonna design this so that we will remove parts of it. So let's see. So we have here the storages, right? So we're gonna remove some storages, and then we will build these storages one by one. So first, we're gonna design the table first. We're gonna design the table, and then we're gonna expand from there. Okay, so that's the first goal for now. We're gonna modify this first. Sorry. Okay, so here, so we have this workbench. So what we want is, by default, this should be like this. Should be nothing at all. Okay, let's remove this one first. So this should be part of the tool storage rack. Yeah, here. So if you remove this, okay, it should look like this. Now let's remove this as well. Let's put this in the rack. Okay, so that's for the tool storage, right? Next is the plank storage. So what we want is to make this table small first. Let's make the table small. Like that. Yeah, like that. So that if we're gonna wait. Let's align it first. So we're making it small. Why? Because we want it small at first, and then the table will expand if we're gonna put the extension for the plank storage. So that's the idea. Okay, so we'll do it like this first, and then this one we're gonna add at the back like this. Okay. Alright, so this should be it. So if we're gonna remove the plank storage, like so, it's just a normal, it's just a normal, what do you call this? A normal space, right? Or a normal table. Okay, the problem is this. There's floating planks here, or firewood. So we don't want that. Maybe. But if we're gonna separate this, let's put it here below. And put planks here. I don't know. But this is for the plank storage. This is good already. And then maybe for the firewood storage, we're gonna include this one, the thicker beam. We're gonna include it here, there. Yeah. Then if we're gonna turn this on, wait. Okay, this is wrong. Not this one, but the firewood storage. Here. Place it here. So firewood storage. Yeah, that should be it. But what if we're gonna need so we're gonna expand this first. We're gonna put some stuff here. Like so. Gonna put it like this for now. Okay, and let's see if it fits with the plank storage. Let's just arrange this a bit. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if this works. Plank storage. What if they want to upgrade this one first? So it looks weird, right? It looks weird. So maybe, we're gonna remove this. Nah, we're gonna keep this and we're gonna expand the table. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put this up here for now. Let's try. Gonna rotate it like that, just for variety. I think this will do for now. There. And then this one should be Let's delete this one first and move this one here. That. Then this one here. Right. It's like makeshift. Maybe we can add just to make things cohesive. We're gonna add something like this. Like that. Stretch it a bit. Okay, and then duplicate it on the other side. Like so. This one as well. Okay, so that should be the firewood. I think that looks good as a firewood storage. See? Right? And then, let's try plank storage is this. So, so this should match, like the two should match each other. So as you can see, it doesn't match. So I'm gonna move this a bit, like so. Move this here, like this, like that. Check the back. Move this here inside. Basically, they should fit inside. This one as well. No, this one should be like that. Alright, so it's matching now. And then this one, we need to just adjust this. Just the planks. This is just for the design. Wait, this is actually how we can actually make it, like do it like this. Or no, let's just make it shorter or smaller. Like that. Because we added this this frame. Alright, so that should look good now. Then let's try let's see. So what about the tool storage? So tool storage would be, let's see. What's this? Okay. So tool storage is this. Wait, where is it? Oh, we lost the tool storage. Why? Logs. Hmm. Where's the tool storage? It's gone. Firewood. Object. plank firewood in this. Plank firewood. Tool storage. Here. Why is it here? Let's move it outside. Should be outside. Should be. Why is it outside? This one. Okay. So that's this tool storage. All right, so I think this will work. Maybe we're gonna adjust the tool storage a bit. Let's bring it in so that it will align with this this block here. This one. Or maybe at the back. Maybe like this. No. I think this will do. It's just maybe we're just gonna modify this a bit, make this smaller, maybe like this, like that. It's like embedded inside this this log. Let's make it smaller, like that. Yeah, I think this will do. How about under? Yeah, that's good. Let's delete this one and just duplicate this. Then put it here. Okay, so that should work. Let's see. Then we're just gonna adjust some of these things here. Maybe this one. Just gonna like that. Okay, so that's done. So let's test. So the bare length for this, the lumberyard is this. So let's try and remove everything first. So these are the three storages. So this is the basic table. Then if we're gonna upgrade, let's say tool storage, so it should look like this, right? And then let's say we're gonna upgrade just the firewood, so it should look like this now. And then if we're gonna upgrade a plank storage, it should be just like this, right? Okay. So they all mesh together. So log storage is here. It's just a separate part. Then we can mesh them together like that, and then like that. So this is the final form, right? Okay, so I think this is it for this the lumberyard. We're gonna then proceed to merging them together with this system here. So in our UI system, we already built this one, our build order controller. So the build order controller manages these things, right? Therefore, the build order controller, I think we need to, let's see, think we need to tell the builder flag, the builds, that they're, let's centralize everything here in the builder flag, maybe. This one, the object controller for the builder flag. I think this is the best way to do it, or we can just directly put it here in the build order controller. So we have two options. It's either make a script inside this, or centralize it to the main build flag. So those are the two options that we have. I think just directly putting it here is the easiest way. And it's more like it's modular in a way. Okay, let's test this one. So for example, this, so we just need to get, like, put here the game object. Game object. Structure. So that means that that is the structure we're gonna activate. So that's essentially the idea, right? And then we also gonna make a bool. Let's call it built, or let's just call it built. Okay, I think that's understandable enough. Let's just put header here first. Let's call this build stats, or status, build status, and then build resources, maybe. Okay. Okay, so I think this is it. So we're gonna assign the game object that we just made. We're gonna assign it to these settings, right? So for example, this one, the build log storage, we're gonna assign the structure there. This one, the logging part. So we have here the log storage, so we're just gonna assign it there, like that. And then for the plank storage, this one, we're gonna add the plank storage. For the firewood storage, again, the firewood storage. Then this one, the tool storage next. So tool storage is this, like so. And then we're gonna make a start function here. Just the reason for this is in case we're saving things. So we want it to we want to make it update at start. So let's do that first. Start if built structure that set active true, right? Because by default it's false, supposed to be. So we're gonna oh wait, let's just make this flexible. So let's just put else also. because we don't want to disable them at first, because we want to look at it like this, like the full version in developer mode. So let's just do it the opposite way maybe. So let's just do it like this. False. So if it's not built, we will turn it off. So that's the idea. So basically, at first it's not built. Okay, so when we play this, this should nothing should happen. Then if we supply resource like this, and click on notify, it should build. But we're gonna do that later on. Let's test this first if this this works. And I think maybe we'll just make a function, a private function, called activate hello, six string best friend. Yeah, I don't really have a schedule, so sometimes I work early, sometimes I work at dawn, sometimes I work at night, so it depends on the mood. So yeah. So again, where were we? Let's make a function. Let's call it update update structure. Yeah, I do I don't really have a schedule, so sometimes um like I work at dawn, sometimes I work afternoon, and so on. So yeah. Okay, let me just adjust this like that. Adjust this as well. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I'm actually doing this full time now. Like when I started game dev, it's just part time, and then after 2 months of development, I decided, okay, let's just do this full time so that it will be faster for us to finish the game. Because this is a very huge game I'm making, so I need to work on it full time. Yeah, the goal is to go full time, but then again, it's really difficult, you know, because if you're doing this full time, like you need to think about survival as well, because I don't have salary for this. Like I don't have any funding at all. Like we're just using our family savings. Yeah, the scope of the game is very big, so it's an RPG with uh like Souls-like combat, and on top of that, I added also um like territory capturing mechanic where we're gonna capture settlements like this one. So as you can see there, that castle there, this one, you can actually capture this area, and then you can assign minions to your settlements, and then defend your settlement from raids, like build structures like what we're doing right now. We're trying to build upgrades for the workshops. Yeah, the storm. We're actually in Minglanilia, so so far there's no floods here like during the storm. But Talisay though, it's really like it's the worst there. Like there are a lot of floods. But here in Mingla though, there's no problem in Mingla. So so yeah, so that's it's tough having to develop with no funding. So the good thing is there are some Patreons though who are supporting the game. I think I have 4 Patreons right now active, and YouTube is not really doing well, so I don't really have a lot of views in YouTube, and I haven't even received a payment from YouTube because monetization in YouTube is too small, especially if you have smaller views. Yeah. Anyway, so where were we? So yeah, we're trying to let's just test this out. We're gonna activate this first, and then we're gonna remove this and test the game. So technically, since this is all false, this is not built yet, so it should just show um, a table there. Yeah, YouTube is really hard. So far we have 3,000 subscribers already, but then again, subscribers really doesn't matter now in YouTube because even though you have a lot of subscribers, there are times that um, the YouTube algorithm doesn't push it to the people that subscribe to you. So yeah. And also making YouTube videos is really, for me, it's like it takes a lot of time. So I don't know if you've seen some of my devlogs. Like when I make devlogs, it usually takes me three to 7 days to finish, just for a like 10 to 20 minute video, because I need to like record a lot, like capture moments in the game. Yeah, and editing, it's really like it takes a lot of time making the script and editing everything. Yeah, it's a hassle, but it's necessary because if I didn't do YouTube, I couldn't have made this community on Discord. So we actually have a lot of Discord members already that's interested in the project. Hold on, let me see this. Okay, so where were we? Wait, I need to um answer Chen. He has some questions about some stuff. Hello, Chen. Yeah, I'm doing live stream, but is it okay that we're gonna talk here live? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I'm doing live stream pala. Is it okay if we're gonna talk live? Yeah. So ano yung what's the issue? Yung tanong mo? Yeah. Uh yeah. You mean the prefab itself, the character rig prefab? Yeah. I'll be the one na lang to find the materials. You can what do you mean? Yung drag and drop? Because it's here already na naman. Like let's say character rigged. The one that you sent me doesn't have a. It's actually live right now. But this one, um, this is what you mean, no? Oh, wait. Hold on. Here. So you haven't. We're just gonna update this. So, bali, there's the materials are here naman. So far the prisoner tree. Oh, but yeah, but this one, the one that you sent me though, doesn't have um the materials. So just put the materials na lang here once you transfer the parts. like if somebody you're gonna add here the vest, just add na lang din yung material. Kasi yung sinend mo, this one, Prisoner 4, like this one, the package. So wala siyang materials eh. Yung bago. But the older ones, meron naman. See? Yung older one. See, but then again, we're just gonna test it and see what happens. Okay. Sige, sige. Thanks. Bye. Anyway, so yeah, so we're trying to figure out this one. We're trying to make a modularized rig for our characters, like this one, that we can just change the parts, like so. It's still not done though. There's still a lot of work to do. So yeah. So that was Chen, by the way, our full-time 3D artist. Hello, young Tando. So you finally caught me doing the live stream. So you're trying to like watch the live stream last night, right? But didn't make it in time. So yeah, so last night I'm actually making a building system like this one. So the previous building system, which is this, actually didn't work, and I had to remake it and make it into something like this. So see, so it's working now. We have a very raw lumberyard, this one, which we don't have any tool racks or anything yet. Okay. So, but at first, there should be a storage area here, but a very small one, like 2 planks. You can store 2 planks, maybe. You can store also firewood down, like on the ground, maybe. And 1 tool, like 1 hammer on the table. So maybe something like that, and maybe 1 log here as well. Yeah, and the goal is, if we're gonna this is the new UI now. So we're gonna supply stuff here, and for example, let's just test it for now, so that you'll see. We have here resources. Let's just add resources first. To planks, we're gonna add, let's say, 23 planks, and then let's reset this. Okay, so we have here let's get planks first. So let's take planks. And then we're gonna go to the build flag. Then it's just super easy to add or supply the resources. Just click this one. It will just get resources from your inventory. Then click this one, and then notify builder. So that's the time we're gonna build the plank storage. So the next thing we're gonna do is, if we're gonna click this, we're gonna spawn the plank storage here. So that's the next thing we're gonna do. So far it's working. The start function worked, so it didn't, or it turned off all of the building structures. So what we want is for it to activate if the storages are built. So for example, if you want a tool storage, so let's say we're gonna upgrade this tool storage here, and we click notify builder. So what we're gonna do is it should activate this, the tool storage. So there, so it's an upgrade. Likewise, other stuff as well, like this one, the firewood storage and so on. So if we're gonna build a firewood storage, it should let me show you. It should create the firewood storage, just this one. It's an extension. And then it slowly builds the rest. So here the plank storage and the log storage. So plank storage looks like this. So either way, if you're gonna like remove stuff, add stuff, so it evolves. So basically, the storage just evolves like this. Okay. So this is the full upgraded lumberyard. Maybe we're gonna add more in the future, like new upgrades for it. Like maybe a huge storage area for some stuff. Anyway, so here we can now add planks to our plank storage. So we don't have planks yet, but yeah, so this is the general idea on what we're aiming for. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna link this together. So we're gonna link the activation of these game objects to this button, Notify Builder. Okay, so let's try that one. So let's just make a public here, a public function here. Public notify builder. Okay. And this notify builder will just basically update the structure. Let's put here bool, then status or state. Let's call it state. And then the structure is structure dot set active to true, or no, state. So if we want it active, so it does that. And then we're gonna replace this because this is already redundant, right? So we're gonna replace this here. Then this should be false, like that. And then once we notify builder, it should be true. Okay, so get the idea. So the button will call this, it will call this one, it will do the state, so it's true here, so it should be active. So that's the general idea. Okay, let's test that one. Let's go to the buttons first and then assign the button to the function itself. Okay, so where were we? So here, right, let's close some stuff first. Okay, this one. Let's go to this button for like let's get all the buttons. Okay, let's start with this one. So this is the log button, right? So we're gonna add here a function. Oh, it's already here. So we're just gonna drag this, the build log storage, because this contains our this contains the function, right? So this one, and then let's notify builder. This one, this is what we need, and we're gonna just replicate it to the rest like that. Then notify builder, this one as well. Notify builder, then last one, this one. So it's this, then notify builder, like so. This one, the other one is like for the sound, it's just a play button sound that I just reused. Okay, so this should work. So if we click this button, it will call this function from this script, and then it will update it true. It's pretty easy. And this button will actually be not interactable at first, and we already made a script here before that if it is full, like resources are full, it will activate the button like here. Sorry. So let's try that one. Let's try and build our structures. Okay, for those who just watched, I'm trying to build a like the building system for Wisplight. So it's not like the usual building systems that we have in survival games where the player gets to decide what to build, where to build. Uh, so actually, Francis, our blacksmith and builder, is the one who's deciding what to build, where to build, and we're there as a support. Just I want the NPCs to have their own mind. Like I want them to like not just NPCs who are just standing there. They're doing something. So Francis will be working, Cassandra will be researching, so and so on. So here, this is the basic lumberyard, as you can see. And this is a flag that Francis, this guy, Francis placed. That means that he wants to build something there. And these are the things that he can build there. And he just needs the resources. And our goal is to supply him with the resources. So that's the gameplay for this one. So we want a log storage, we want a plank storage, and so on. So let's try the plank storage first. Let's get planks. So to get planks, we first need wood chopping mechanics, but we'll do that later on because we don't really have a storage here yet. So let's start with, wait, let me see. Let's see. Let's just give the warehouse some planks for now. Okay, like this. Here. So we have planks here. So let's take the planks. And then let's try and upgrade this builder flag. So let's see. So this is our lumberyard, right? So let's upgrade the plank storage first. Supply resources. So it should take 10 from here. And once we click this, it should show here the resource storage, the plank storage. So notify builder. So there you go. So it did work, right? So we now have a plank storage where we can store planks, like so. All right. Okay, we also need something there down, maybe. Yeah, we need to add more shelves. Loading? What do you mean? What do you mean by loading? Like when the game is loading? The loading screen that you saw? That's what you mean? Okay, let's try firewood storage. So loading, it's actually loading the scene, this one, the ruined scene. Because the first thing that you saw was actually a menu screen, so it's a different scene. It's not this scene. And then once you press continue or new game or something, so it loads the next scene and unloads the menu screen. So this is one way for you to save resources because you don't really want to load the entire game in one scene because you will run out of memory, right? And there'll be a lot of game objects in the world. So what you want is to separate your world into chunks, into parts. So this one is the ruin scene. And if we go to the mines, this will unload and then it will load another scene. So that's how it should work. So the loading, when you're doing the loading screen, it's actually loading this scene. So let's try to do the firewood storage now. So there's no firewood storage there below. So let's, when we click this, there, then click notify builder. So there. So again, our lumber yard evolved again. See? Okay, so we ran out of planks now. So let's add more planks here. No, let's try let's see. We should have upgraded the log storage. But yeah, let's see. Let's just add one more plank. Let's just add more. Let's see. 12. Okay. Okay, so we have planks. Let's upgrade the log storage. So this one, the log storage. And we need planks, I mean logs, right? This one. Yeah, let's just store the plank here first, since we already have a plank storage. And let's get logs. So we need 4 logs. So let's chop some logs. Let's see our tool. Yeah, it seems to be okay. Let's chop this log here. There you go. Wait. So that you will hear the sound effects as well. Let me see. Can you guys hear the sound effects? Let me increase the volume a bit. Can you hear that? Yeah, so there you go. So let's grab this logs, and you can only store 2 here. Just logs doesn't stack. So, but you can upgrade this inventory in the future though. Let's go back. And then, so since we have 2 logs, we're gonna drop it off here. Supply resource, like that. See? So it's supposed to be, we're gonna, like, there should be something here, like a stack of resources if we're trying to build something. So I think it's good that way as well. But we'll do that in the future. For now, let's just get some logs first. Okay, let's get these logs here. You can see they're the enemy as well. Okay, there you go. So we have different logs in the game. So this is the ash log, and ash logs can be split into 2. We can also gather pine logs. It's longer, and it can be split into 3 parts. So the pine logs are ideal for firewood. There's like plenty of firewood that you can produce. And there's also the beech log. So beech logs are in the forest, and they're ideal for planks. Right. So let's go back here and build our log. This one, the log storage. So supply resource, so it's gone, and then notify builder. So then it's here. So it's built. Okay. And now, what we have here is some planks, but we lack planks. So let's see how many planks we have. Just 4, right? And for us to upgrade the tool, tool storage, this one, we need 10 planks. So um, so we're gonna need more logs. Okay, let's chop some logs here. Let's see if we can chop this one. Can we chop this one? No. So that's a bug. How about this one? All right. There we go. By the way, these logs will not respawn. So all resources in the game are finite. But there's a way in the future that we can make it renewable. It's a skill that the Spriggans have so that you can regrow this tree. But that's for another chapter of the game. For now, everything is finite. Okay, so let's proceed and let's put here the logs. So here's the log storage. We're gonna store some logs and then we're gonna produce planks. So we have 2 logs there, ash logs. So here, this is what I was talking about. So pine logs produces lesser planks. Ash logs produces more planks. So let's order 2 sets. Then manual crafting. So then we're gonna craft the planks that we need. So this is the economic side of the game. So I'm not actually pressing any key right now, so this is like AFK mode. But I'll be putting some mini game on this feature in the future. Like maybe timing the hits, and it will like reduce the wear and tear of your tool maybe. Yeah, so that's the idea for the economics. And then also in these workshops you can actually assign falling trees like Valheim. As of now nothing happens, there's no fall like tree damage, but maybe in the future we can add that. Same with Valheim. Okay, there you go. All right, so we now have a lot of planks. Okay, so let's take some planks. Okay, there you go, we have 15. And then we can build our tool storage. This one, supply, then notify builder. And there you go. We now have a tool storage. So the tool storage, we can actually put tools there, like this one. Store tool. There. And that tool will be used in case your tool breaks. So the skeleton or your minion will just take tools from this tool storage. Like so. And then they'll just use it. So like in this case, as you can see, it's just 4 durability now. And once this breaks, you no longer have a tool. So when that happens, you can no longer produce anything from this workbench. So you need to then craft new ones from the workbench, this one. So you can produce a crude hatchet, a crude axe, or something. Yeah, so this is how the building system for Wisplight works. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna build is because what we have right now is a very raw version of this. Let's see, let's think. Because at first, uh, supposed to be, you're gonna store little amounts at first. Then we can expand it, expand the storages. So the problem is, how can the player, um, maybe the player can just look for planks around, like scavenging mechanics, because we already have a barrel, and maybe once we break barrels, it will create planks as well. Then we can go here and build stuff in the builder flag to expand our plank storage. Maybe that's one way to do it. Because if you're trying to build stuff and you don't have storage, the system will tell you that not enough storage or something. So this is another game design decision that we're gonna think about. Or what if we can store something here, but maximum of 12 planks only? That's another option. How we're gonna do that though? Let's see. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do with that maybe. Maybe 8 firewood as well. So that's the maximum you can store. And then 1 log, probably. Well, let's see. So what if we're gonna, if this is all turned off like this, so we need to have a tool storage here that is a lower version of this that can store the minimum, which is, this is the minimum. I mean the maximum, not the minimum. Yes, I think we're just gonna go with this maybe. Okay, so I think we're gonna do that. Let's do that. So for this to work, hmm, so if we're gonna turn this off, so this table should have everything in it, right? So it should have like some firewood here below, maybe some planks as well. Okay, let's arrange this first. Log storage, let's move it here a bit. Maybe put here some firewood. Okay, so firewood should be, so the maximum firewood is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's copy this. And just stockpile them here. Like that. Maybe we're just gonna scatter them around. Right. Maybe like that. I'm just trying to build as we go. So if you guys have some suggestions, feel free to chat or comment. So this is the idea. Maybe we'll have some resources scattered around here, like that. So technically, this is the first set of the storages. This one. Firewood storage. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna refactor a lot of stuff here. Because supposed to be we can interact firewood storage, but the upgrade should be separate, right? So let's refactor. Let's move these firewood. So we have 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one. We're gonna move this outside. So let's move it outside this one. Then let's call it base. Let's call it base storage, meaning that's the minimum storage that we have for firewood. And then this is the storage upgrade. This one, right? And then the storages under the storage upgrade is this. So we're gonna place this inside here. Let's call this stored blanks. Let's call this stored blank, or it's not blanks, stored firewood. Like that. 8 empty, stored. Okay. Okay, so that should be it. So instead of turning off the entire firewood storage like this, so what will happen is we're just gonna turn off the storage upgrade like that, right? Maybe base storage should be here under. It should make sense if it's under the table. And for upgrades, it's just like that. Maybe we're gonna move this here. Like that. Okay, and why is this up? Let's put it down. Right. Okay, let's organize this first. This is wrong. Okay, let's put this down a bit. Then we're gonna add more. Okay. Okay. So I think that should do. So this is the stored firewood. So if we're not upgraded yet, it's just like that. It should look like this. If we're gonna upgrade it, it should look like this. Okay. Now we're gonna organize this. Um, so we need to organize it so that this will appear the right way. So this should appear first and last. Then this one next. Okay, so these are the firewood that we have. So let's just we're gonna refactor this. So let's do this one by one. So this is the first one, second one. Wait, let's just add to make this easier, let's add a mesh collider that we will see what we're working with. There. This one as well, mesh collider. But we don't really need the mesh collider because we're not touching these materials anyway. But I'm just using it for guide. So this is the first. So it's supposed to be this is the first one that's gonna spawn. This one, and then this, and so on, like that. And then this one is next. The lower parts. Okay, so it should make sense. And the upper parts. Okay, let's do it like this. So this should go first before this. So this should go first, I think. Like that. So it's like this. Okay. Wait, where's okay. Okay, so it should be like that. What is the hardest system? I don't know, maybe I think the hardest is optimization for me. I made systems here. It's called spawners, and I place spawners all around the world so that you don't really want to spawn enemies even if you don't need them. So for example, also scene loaders, that's another thing. So when you spawn in this area here, you're not other areas around those far areas are actually not spawning. So it's like a, what do you call it? A scene loader, or not a scene loader, but like a streaming, like a level streamer. Yeah, so that's how we call it. So for example, those castles there, if you're underground, you're not actually spawning them, and you only spawn them if you're near them or if you're above ground or something. So that's part of optimization. So I think that's the most challenging for me so far. And also the inventory system actually is another challenging system that I made, because our inventory system is a bit super complex, because we're dealing with a grid system and expandable as well. So it's an expandable grid system. So grid systems are a bit tricky because you need to keep track of all the slots, like what's in that slot, what's the item in there, and so on. So yeah, so that's optimization and the inventory is so far the most challenging for me. Okay, so where were we? So let's go back to the firewood. So far the storages are okay. So let's just modify this. So this is the storage for everything. So let's store first this one. So this is the first storage that we want here. So it will start with this one here. So that's the first item that is gonna spawn, and the last item we're gonna take, basically. Then after that, this one. These are the next storage elements that we have. Like that. So we now have 30. So instead of 25, we can store 30. Yeah. So that's the storage for this one. Okay. So again, recap. What we want is for this to be gone at first, and we'll just have that. And if we're gonna activate, so it will be like this, like an add-on storage. So that's how it should look. Okay, I forgot. Let's remove the colliders. We don't need it. So we're removing it because we don't really need physics for these things. We just need them to be there visually. Okay. There. So the upgrades is done. We already have the base storage. And then the next thing we need to do is to tell the flag, the UI flag, that the structure is not the entire firewood storage, but instead the upgrade. Okay, so let's try that one. By the way, it's a bit noisy here right now because you know, there was recent earthquake in our place 1 month ago, I think. And then our building, there's a lot of cracks in our building, and they're trying to repair it. So I don't know if you can hear some drilling. They're trying to repair the walls. Can you guys hear that, by the way? There's some drilling going on. Anyway, so this is the firewood storage structure. So it's activating the firewood storage, this one. But we don't want this, because this is the entire storage, right? We just want the upgrade. So let's replace this with the upgrade, like so. There. So it should tell the system that if this is not built yet, so it will just look like this. If it's built, it will expand like this. Okay. So that should be it. Next, let's gonna work on this, the wood planks storage. So still the same. This will be under the storages. This one here. So it should be like that. Then we need to stockpile 12 planks, so including these two. So these two are the first planks. So we're just gonna separate this, create a parent, call this base, base storage, or what I forgot what we call it. Base storage, yeah. Let's call it base storage. Okay, so we have 2 planks here. We're just gonna need to transform these 2 planks into to 12 planks. So let's put here 2 planks. Just duplicate them. Maybe get some from here as well, just for variety. Let's put it here. That. Oh wait. Need to make this smaller. That. Maybe this one. It's the same. That. We have 4. And we're just gonna duplicate this for we're just gonna do it one by one. Maybe design it something like this. That's 5. Then six. Seven. That's 8. It's maybe smaller. Nine. Let's put it here. Ten. Eleven. That. And then last 12. Where shall we put 12? Maybe we can put 12 like standing. Maybe here. That. I think that should be fine for 12. Let's expand it like that. Yeah, that should be good. All right, so, oh wait, I think this will not work, the standing one. Yeah, it will not work. Because, what if there's no tool storage? So it will just float, right? So we want it to be base, so it's base structure, so this will not work. But it looks good though. Maybe, I want this, I really want this. Maybe we can put this here instead. There. So that it will be part of the storage upgrade. Right? Okay, and then let's just add one here. Let's just maybe something like this. Just for variety. Let's turn it like that. Okay, so I think, wait, it's weird looking. Let's do it like that. We want it to be messy. Okay. Let's make it bigger. That. Okay, so again, for the base, let's see. So this is the upgrade. So this is the base. Flex. This is the upgrade. Okay, so this will work. Then we're gonna go fix this one first. This one is the first one. Yeah. Okay. Also, I forgot, before we forget, we need to put something here under as well. Let's remove this first. Here, so they're just floating, right? Let's put something here. Like that. Yeah. Right, so that should work. Okay, so then let's fix the system for this. We have here the planks, so let's remove all of them. This first. There. Then let's put the base storage first. So this is the base storage, like all of them. And then we're gonna place it here in the storage. There. And then next is we're gonna get this here. And then we're gonna place it here again to continue the storages. So in total we have 46 storage for planks. That's good. Okay. Okay, I think this is good. And then this one, we just need one storage for logs. Maybe here, we'll put one log here. Let's just put it here first, like this. Yeah, we'll just put one log on the sides. So this is the storage upgrade. We call it storage upgrade. Okay, wrong. This is wrong. So storage and where is it? Okay, container. Storage and container. Okay, so it should be here. log store logs, and we call this storage upgrade. Okay. Okay, this is the storage upgrade, and we just need one log outside. So basically this is technically the base storage, just one. This one. Maybe we can just add it here. Or maybe let's get this one, put this at the top like that, meaning this is the first one to be shown. And then we're gonna place it in the base storage. So if we're gonna remove this, so it's just one log. Then if we're gonna open this, it will become this. So we can just put this here near for continuity, and then let's just remove this. Just one, and then add it. There you go. So this is correct now. Okay, so now we're gonna update this one, same as what we did before. So it's still 15 because we didn't change the number of logs. We just moved the other one to the other. Let's just lock this first, and then put the storages here. So first, this is the first storage, and then the next storages will be this one. There. So it should be lining up correctly now. And for this one, we're adding capsule colliders because we can interact, we can walk on these resources. Okay, so this should work now. Wait. Okay, let's bring back the firewood storage. There. So let's work with these three first. We have the planks, firewood, and this, and then we'll go work on the tool later on. Okay, so let's fix first the UI because we updated it already. So for firewood, it's done. It's already the storage upgrade. For the planks, we're gonna update it. So it should be this one, base storage. Okay, then for the log, it's the same. Instead of log storage, it should be base storage. There. So that way, we will know if we're gonna upgrade, we're gonna put logs in the storages or not. If we're gonna, what I mean is, you can just turn this on or turn this off depending on if it's upgraded or not. Okay, so let's test this one. Let's test first putting items in these base storages. That's the first goal. So guys, if you have questions about Wisplight, feel free to chat, comment down below. If you have suggestions, feel free to like uh, uh, suggest anything. I want Wisplight to be a collaboration between me and the community. So if you have some suggestions, some feedback, feel free to let us know. I want this game to be community driven. So if you have questions about the game, if you have some suggestions, feel free to chat. And if you have some questions about game dev, just feel free to inform me what those questions are. I will do my best to answer them. But again, I'm not pro in game development. This is actually my first game, so I am not an expert on anything. So I'm just trying to figure things out. Um, like it's just trying to fix things along the way. Anyway, so here we have oh, the storage is already up. Why? Wait. Why is this already up? It should not be up yet. Let me see. This is wrong. It's getting noisier now. Can you hear that? The drilling? Hope it's not that noisy or it buries my voice. So let's see. There's something wrong with this. Storage upgrade. Why is it on though? Blank storage. Ah, I see. The base storage is the one we're adding. It should be this blank storage, not base storage. Also, this one, this is wrong. It should be storage upgrade. Okay, let's try again. So it should be just a simple table that we can see there, where we can store stuff. Okay, so while waiting, let me show you some updates. So these are the new items for the enemies. So this is actually a leather armor, standard leather armor. We're gonna make versions of armor as well. This one is a cap. It's a refined cap. So similar with our weapons, equipment will also have quality tiers. Not all though, like for example the pants, it will just be standard and crude, maybe. Maybe in the future we'll just add more to it. And apart from that, we already started creating the weapons for the Spriggan. So that's another thing. I already have two 3D artists right now, just working on stuff. So it's good, just it will make development faster. It's here, yeah, this one. So we have the Spriggan. This is a mature weapon, or oh yeah, a mature scythe for the Spriggan. This one. And this one is the young version. It's not done yet. Anyway, so let's try. Okay, so this is correct now. So it's saying they're plank storage. Let's try and store some planks. So we have here 5 planks. So there. So we could store planks now. We can also store logs as well, firewood as well, and we can also order stuff since we can store them. So this is working. Yeah, let's get some stuff first. Let's spawn some planks first. Okay, let's get some planks. Then the goal for now is to build the plank storage. Let's see what happens if it's upgraded. Or let's see first what happens if we fill this with something. What if we're gonna add more planks to it? So that's how many planks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then 12 is the last one. 12. Okay, so 12 is, where is it? It's gone. So for 13, we should not be able to put planks. Okay, so that's the buggy part. So we should not be able to put planks, but we're still adding, right? So we're gonna fix that one later on. It's still adding because it didn't know the max limit yet, because it's assuming that there's already an upgrade there. Yeah, let's try upgrading it and see if those planks are there. So supply resources and then notify builder. There. So as you can see, the planks are there already, even though we haven't upgraded it yet. So there's the 3 planks that was added. Okay, so this should be working now. Let's try building stuff. Let's see if we can find some hatchet. Hatchet. There's no hatchet here. There's no hatchet. Okay, let's make hatchet first. But for us to make hatchet, we need to have stone, like stone slabs. So let's mine here first. For now, there's no other way to get these stones, but to mine them. So let's just do that for now. Let's just get this pick. Okay. Okay, let's get some rock chunks, because rock chunks is the requirement to build an axe. And then let's order it here, the stone cutter. We just need 1 actually. No, let's make 3, just in case we need to craft more. Oh wait, we haven't placed it here yet. Okay. Just like the lumber, we're getting resource, putting it there, processing it, turning it into stone slabs. There. So again, you can assign minions here if you want to, or you can craft them manually. Like this is just AFK. But mini games again will be added to this in the future. Right, there you go. And let's grab these rocks, take stone slabs, then we're gonna process it. And let's see first if we can make it. Yes. Let's see. Workbench. To make a hatchet, we need cloth as well. Here. The problem is we don't have cloth. So let's store the slab here first. Store stone slab. We have planks, but we don't have cloth, right? So let's get cloth first. I need a sword. This one. Okay, let's fight an enemy. Uh, the only way to get cloth is to defeat enemies and to scavenge their clothes. That's the only way for now. So here we have an enemy. We have a group of enemies. They're the cultists. I haven't updated their voice lines yet, but they actually have the voice lines ready. I also made like when you scroll the scroll button, it can actually retarget enemies like that. You can change targets. Oh, he's running away. Is he running away? Is he running away? Yeah, he's trying to run away. There's a fleeing mechanic in the game. There. So we have a corpse and we can scavenge it for cloth like that. So that's how we get cloth. And it's random. We can get like random cloth from one to 5. So like here we have 2. Okay, so there will be automation for this as well. Like you can actually build or assign scavengers in your settlement. And these scavengers sometimes will bring cloth. You can assign prioritization, like let's say you want to prioritize cloth production, so you just have the scavengers prioritize getting cloth within the settlement. So they'll just roam around and like gather resources for you. So here's the cloth storage. We can place it here. And now we can let's get a hammer because that's the tool that we need. Let's get this one. What do we have here? Fractured. Let's just get the this one. Okay, so the hammer is actually the tool that we need to craft something like this. So let's craft 3 hatchets because we have 3. Yeah, we have 3 slabs already. Oh, so similar to the other workbenches, you can also assign a minion here to craft the resources for you. So basically, you'll be managing a group of minions, like maybe 1 minion per workbench. You can upgrade them as well. You can level them up. You can assign them names to make it personalized. So there we have the crude hatchet. It didn't continue crafting. Why? Ah, I see. Because we ran out of planks, I think. Wait, there's planks. Ah, it needed a lot of stone slabs. Okay. So let's take these hatchets and then we're gonna continue upgrading this lumberyard using the hatchets. Okay. Let's also get this coating here. Coatings are resources that you can use to coat this this item. So it's additional durability to your item, like that. So we have 80 over 50, so it's exceeded the maximum durability, so that our items will not break easily. Okay, let's chop this wood again. I'm trying to simulate what it feels like to do the resource system in Wisplight. There you go. Okay, there. Then we're gonna pick it up. Let's just throw this for now. Then we have a log storage with only one log, like there, right? So then we can craft something. Let's try firewood. So let's we have one ash log, so let's do this and let's craft a firewood and see what will happen. So there, it's placing it on our base slot for the storage. It seems to be working. Okay, there you go. It's working. Let's put one more log there. And then let's try planks. All right, so okay, we have here the planks now. Let's take some planks and upgrade. So what do we want to upgrade first? Let's do the log storage first. Okay, upgrade the log storage. Log storage does need logs though. So let's just do that last maybe. Let's do firewood storage first. There. There you go. So we expanded the firewood storage. Then let's do the tool storage next. There. And lastly, let's gather some logs first for the log storage. Okay, these leaves, I think I need to build, like I want to despawn them in the future. Because now they don't despawn, so they take some resources. Maybe we can fix that, or I don't know. Maybe we can like despawn them if we don't need them, maybe, and we can spawn them again if we're near them. Maybe we can do it like that. Just having debris or Like some of these things is good to look at as well. Like the leaves. Oh, wait. See, our weapon is broken, right? So I'm not wearing headphones, so I don't know if it was broken or not. I think it's broken. See, see the icon above? Oh, that's an indicator that the weapon is broken. Let's try our old the new system though, the repair system. Let's try it first before we proceed chopping that log. We just finished the repair system, but we do need resources for it. Let's see. We have a stone slab. Okay, this is good. We need some planks and some cloth. Let's get some planks. Okay. So this is the repair system that we recently made. So repair cost is 2 planks, and we only have 1. 3 cloth and 1 stone slab. So let's get 1 more plank. Here. Okay. So we have here broken crude hatchet. So let's try and repair this. Oh, we don't have the right tools. So why? Because we need hammer for repairing. So let's take one from this. Okay. There. And manual repair. Okay, so like any other crafting benches, you can assign minions here, and they'll just repair items for you. Just place them in the chest, and they'll just repair it for you. They will also restock their hammers, their tools. So if they run out of hammers, they'll just go to the warehouse and get the hammers. So you need to build a chain of crafting systems. So you need to have people from the crafting table to build tools so that your minions will have a steady supply of resources. So here, so we have our crude hatchet repaired already. Okay, then we can continue chopping the tree. So essentially, this is the basics of the economic system of Wisplight, and I'll be like, this is the foundation of it all, and we'll be expanding more into this in the future. Like, we'll be building bridges, we'll be building houses, or not we, but Francis will be building the houses for the settlers. Some traps, some barricades, we'll be making something like that. Okay, so our inventory is full. So this is the bad thing about this, because we have small inventory, right? But we can actually expand it in the future. This will grow big, like half this screen, like a lot of grid. But you need to find a certain item, an ancient item called void shards, and the void shards will expand your inventory. So this is again one of the hardest things that I made, the grid type inventory system. See, so it's a bit complex. Builder flag. Oh, I forgot we need logs to upgrade this. So let's get more logs. Okay, so we need 2 more, and we no longer have planks, so let's build planks as well. Let's gather some wood here first. Did we break? We broke it. So let's shift it to the other one. So that's the bad thing about crude weapons. They easily break. But once we have better weapons, let's see. Blanks, let's wait. We haven't placed it here yet. Log storage. There. Okay, we now have planks. Let's get some planks from the storage. Then let's put it here. So we need planks, right? Supply. Now we just need one more log. Let's store planks here first. Okay. This one can't be chopped. We can't chop it. Hope our axe will not break. This is okay. Just need one more though. Let's just take the other one. Then we're gonna supply it here. There. And then notify builder. There you go. So we already have the log storage and we can now place logs. Right, so we completed this system. We can also store here tools that we need. Store tool there. So this is a fully functional lumberyard now. So that's one of the gameplay loops in Wisplight, trying to upgrade your crafting stations, upgrade the storages, add tool storages and all. So like this one, you can upgrade here some storages. Yeah, and yeah, so let's work on the next one. This one, the tool storage. So tool storage should have one tool here that we can store. We just need one. So like the rest of the system, let's put one axe somewhere in the table or on the table. So here, the tool storage, this one is the rack. These are the tool slots. And So the slots are basically the place where we're trying to spawn. We're spawning these tools that we have here. So we want to separate this. So tool storage is this. This is the tool slots. So if tool storage is not there, okay. So this one should be in here. Wait, let me think. So this is the one that we're interacting, the tool storage. And these are the slots. Okay. So we should create something here. This is called storage upgrade. And we will be placing it inside here, the rack, and this one. And once we turn this off, it should be like that. Okay. And then we're gonna pull one of the slot. We're just gonna take one, duplicate it, and then bring it outside, I think. Let me see. Let me see if this makes sense, because there's a system for this that I made. Tool storage. Tool storage. Let's see if this works. Supposed to be this one. It's called base. Okay. Then we're gonna put this. Thing like that. Okay, this one is a bit buggy though. The mesh is buggy here, so supposed to be it's facing this way. Therefore, it's facing upward. Maybe we can do it like this, like that. So it should face here. The axe should face this side, I think. Let's just try it. And then, item storage rack. Okay, this is correct. Then tool storage. So here. So stored items, these are the stored items. And then inventory slots is this. So we just need to add one more slot. And bring it up. So basically this is the first slot, then the second slot, and so on. So it should fill the first slot first, if it's spawning anything. Then if this is not here, like this, so it should only spawn one here, essentially. So let's try. Right, let me get rid of this first. And then we need to do something like this one. We need to modify this because we don't want the tool storage, but we want the storage upgrade just like the others. There. So I think this will work. Let's try. Okay, while waiting, let's check this. So while waiting, let's test or check for this one. Here are some sneak peek of some ideas, concepts. So this is this. We have the Spriggan, right? We already have. I don't know if you've seen the Spriggan before. It looks like this. This is the smaller Spriggan, and this can grow into a bigger Spriggan, which we actually made one already. Wait, let me see. This one. So this is the bigger Spriggan. And then these are the variants of the Spriggan. So we have the Claw Spriggan. So Pierce, it's a Pierce type damage. This is also Pierce, the Thorned Hawk, or Thorned Trunk. And we have the Trunk, this is the blunt version. And then this is the Poison Claw. And the Cleaver, so slash, this is slash damage. So these are some of the ideas that we're trying to go for the Spriggan's weapons. And also, they also have, same with our weapons, they also have different tiers. So here we have crude, then standard, refined, and the ancient. So in this case, we have young, that's the first one, young, mature. So it's actually here, this one, young, mature, elder, and the ancient. So this one is the young. It's not still not finished. Anyway, so there you go. So it's working. Can you see that there's a hatchet there, but it's a bit offset. We're gonna change the offset for this one. Let's put it up a bit, like maybe here, like that. Like here. Yeah. And maybe pull it up a bit. Oh no, it's okay. Maybe, yeah, something like that. Pull it up a bit and maybe slant it a bit. Yeah. So I think that would do. It's a good hatchet, sharp hatchet. Sharp modifier adds damage to it, so it's 17 to 19 physical damage, whereas the basic one is 14 to 16, so it can cut faster. Alright, so let's just keep this. Okay, so that works. Let's just adjust it first, the location of that one. So we pull it upwards and then rotate it a bit. So this is the void shard, by the way. So it expands your inventory. Right now our inventory is very small. This one bed, maybe we can scavenge cloth here as well. That's an idea. Barrels, we can scavenge planks. And this is the mines. A brand new level that Aya is making. We're still, it's still not done. There's still a lot of things to do there. Anyway, so where were we? This one, the slot, we need to put it up like that, and then like that, maybe. Okay. Okay, this works. Then, the next thing we're gonna do is um, to make a let's call it a gate. Let's gate this system, because right now we can still store like excess inventory even though they're not there, right? So we need to take a look at this system. Let's see. So the system should know like how many to store, right? What's this? We actually don't need this lot, this mesh colliders. We can just put a square there and optimize this in the future. Let's just do it now since we're here already. So you can actually just remove all of this like that. Oh wait, I keep this one. We don't need these beams. Don't need this. We don't need those at the bottom as well. Just need one big box collider. That. Okay. So you have a lot of mesh colliders. That's additional thing to worry about the physics of things. So as much as possible, you want it to be simple. So like this one, so that the wooden beam. So we still have planks here, so we can remove this like that. Let's unpack this. There you go. Okay, so we still have some planks here. This one. And remove. There. So we just have one block of box collider. Okay, so let's optimize as we go as well. So okay, so this is correct. Where were we? What was the plan? I forgot. Yeah, so we're trying this one out. This one also. See, so as you can see here, the table, we don't really need all of these stuff here for the table. So we don't need these colliders. We just need one big collider for it. So let's remove all of these. There. Then this one, let's remove and replace this with a box collider. There. So let's just optimize as we go, because you know, we're already here. So let's just do it anyway. Okay, then it should fit the table, because there are times we're gonna put items at the top. Wait. Okay, like that. That should be good. Right? Okay, so let's try number tool storage. Same with the tool storage. We just want it to be like a box, but let's do this later. This one as well, the firewood storage. We don't really need it to be this like the colliders. I'll just update this later in the future, but for now, let's test. So the next goal, yeah, I remember now we're trying to do. So we're actually trying to make a cap or a gate if the structure is built or not. We're trying to make a system that the storage knows what is the max capacity is. So that's what we're trying to make. Let's just check first. So if it has no the capacity, it will just, or if it's not upgraded, it will just put there the base. So we need a variable, an int called base capacity, and it will check the tool storage if it's active or not. If it's not active, like this one, it's not active here. So it will just tell the storages that the capacity here, just there's capacity here, right? So let's see. Let's say for plank here. So there's this max storage, but supposed to be it's only 12. You can only store 12 here. So we need to make a system that checks if this is active or not. And if it's active, it will do this max storage. If not, it will just set max storage to base storage. That's the idea. So we're gonna make a variable here in the crafting storage container. So we have max storage. This is the variable that's in charge of limiting how many we can place or not. So we just need two more variables here. So let's call it public int. Let's call it upgraded storage. Well, let's just call it max capacity, since we're talking about a crafting storage controller anyway. So max capacity, and let's call it base capacity, right? And then max capacity and base capacity will check, will assign here the game object, and let's call it upgrade or storage upgrade. There. So these are public. There. So these are the things that we need, and we just need to wait, let's see, because we're affecting this one. Let's think where we're gonna update this. We need to update this storage controller. Okay. we need to update this on on here. We can update it here once we interact with the object. Or when we press E. Yeah, this is also one way to update it when we press E. Or hold E. Or we can do it once we're storing it to the storage. That's another way to do this. Because we're essentially storing it. Okay. So let's just put it here. Update storage capacity. Okay. Then we're gonna check first if storage upgrade dot active self, right? So if it's active, so it should update max capacity is equal to max capacity is equal to upgraded. Wait. Max capacity. Wait, what's it called? I forgot. Let's see. So max storage is equal to max capacity. That's wrong. So max storage is equal to max capacity since it's updated, right? So yeah. So this is the only thing we need to do actually. Then by default, max storage should be base capacity. So that's by default. So here at start, max storage, I see, so it's counting here. So it should not be this, but instead it should be set as, so there's no need for this anymore. We just need to set it to base capacity. There. Okay, so this should fix things. So at start, it will just set it to base capacity. Once we interact with the game object, it will check if the upgrade is active. If it is active, it will update it to max storage or max capacity. What else? What else did we miss? Yeah, we need also to update it here just in case. Because we need to check. Because what if we're gonna interact directly here in, like, we're trying to interact with the creation of things, like crafting planks and all. There's a system that checks the capacity first before we can proceed, so it could complicate things. So it's best if on start we're gonna wait, yeah, we're gonna need to update it as well. Yes, we're gonna do that. So update storage capacity here. Okay, so this is correct now. So it just checks this and then do that. Okay. Okay, this is good. We're gonna assign the things needed here. So the things that we need to assign is the um the upgrade itself, so that we can check if it's active or not. And then we're gonna assign as well the max capacity of the structure. Okay, so let's do that with the plank storage and then the rest of the storages. Then we're gonna test it and see what happens. So here we have the plank storage, this one. Then this is the base storage. So inside the base storage we have how many? This is 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we have 12 as the base storage. And then the max storage should be the total amount of storages that we have. So which is 46. So let's just put it here, 46. We can actually just remove this max capacity and just go directly to the count of this. But let's just do it this way for now. Then base capacity is 12. So that's essentially it. Okay, and then we also need the storage upgrade so that it will know if this is active or not. So the logic is if this is not active, like let's say this one, so if this is turned off like that, meaning it's inactive. So if it's inactive, it will just cap at this, right? Meaning it will only stockpile planks like this here. If not, it will this is active, then it will cap at the maximum. So that's the idea. Okay, so let's do it for the other parts as well. So this one, let's count. It's just 1. So max capacity for base is 1. And then for the rest, wait, it's already here. It's 15. So max capacity is 15. Base capacity is 1. Okay, that's for the log storage. Now, the firewood. Firewood is max capacity 30. Then, so for the base storage, we have how many? 8. So current storage, oh no, this one, base capacity 8. And then we forgot to assign the storage upgrade as well here. This one. There. Next is the lumber. No, not that one. This one. Wait. Tool storage is different though. Let's see. Tool storage is different. Because tools are not resources. That's why it's built differently. So let's see. So this one is the item storage rack controller. It says allowed items here. But let's see how we did this. It has something to do with slots. Slot. No. Tool storage. Here. It's this one. So inventory slots. So we have 11 inventory slots. And let's see how I made this to work, because I forgot already. So, there should be a loop here. Here. First empty slot. This one. Try to store from inventory. This one. Inventory slots. So it's doing 4 each for inventory slots. This one. Oh, okay, we're gonna do this. There's just one slot. Okay. Okay, so how we're gonna do this? First, we need to check if the storage upgrade is active or not. Same with the others. Then base storage is just 1, so you just check 0. So check array 0. That's the idea. Why is this separated? Tool storage. This one. So you should just check this slot. So element 0. Okay, let's try. So it's saying here, if we're trying to store from inventory, we're putting items inside and retrieving items. Retrieving is not a problem. Storing should be the one we're trying to fix. So this one, find first empty slot. This is the function that we're trying to fix. So it loops here, right? And then the slot object or null. So find empty slot. Okay. So chosen slot is actually let's first put something here. Public name object storage upgrade. Okay, let's fix this first. So tool storage here, storage upgrade, so it should be this. That now we have reference to this. If we're trying to store or do something like try to store from inventory, so we need to check first for an empty slot, right? So if storage upgrade active self, then else here. So if it's not, no, if it is active self, we'll do this. If it's not active, then it will just return the inventory slots 0. Is that right? This is correct. That transform. Let's test this and make sure. So slot object. Oh no. Wait. No, this is wrong. We need to check if there is something inside the slot. This is actually wrong. Let's just copy this. No, slot object should be this 0, like that. Like that. Then else, you can just put it here. If it's active, it goes here. If it finds something, it returns the object, and if not, null. If it's not active, it goes here. We don't need this because we're just looking at 0, meaning the first slot. Transform child count. So if it's 0, if there's nothing in there, so we just return this if there's nothing in there. That one. So we're returning the game object, the slot itself. So if it does have something, it will just go here. Okay, let's try. So once we're done with all of these things, I think that's the foundation. We can then proceed to the rest. Like we have here the one for the stone, the mining resources. We'll be working on that as well. Okay, let's try. By the way, if you guys have someone you know that can make like something like this, wallpaper or background art, I'm looking for someone who can help me with some background, like for the capture mechanics. Because I no longer have UI artist and concept artist. All of them are actually working with us as interns, like OJTs. So if you guys have some friends who knows how to make art, um, I I need some help with the art department. Anyway, so let's test. Let's test first. Let's test the flank first. Okay, let's do. Wait, is there? I think it didn't work. Because there's no tool here. There should be tool here. Let's store a tool. Let's try. See, it didn't store a tool. No empty slot available. Why? Oh, because there's hatchet already. But it's inactive. Ah, I see. It's actually working, but... Ah, yeah, it's working. So, yeah, the system is working for the storage, so we can store a tool, because there's no slot available. But we can take a tool, can store a tool. So it's working fine. Take a tool. Let's replace it with an axe. Let's try. Store tool. There. The axe looks weird, so maybe we can pull it more to the top, maybe. Or maybe we can slant it a bit. Yeah, maybe we can slant it a bit. Let's see. Like that, maybe. Yeah, we'll just do it like this. 154. Okay, let's fix this one first. But so far it's working. Then we'll the tool is working, but we're gonna try the planks as well. Okay, so the slot, yeah, so this should not be turned off. This should be on, and then pace rotation. Wait, we didn't. Let's just rotate this way. I think that should be okay. Maybe. Okay. Well, let's just try. Let's just test it anyway. Okay. So while waiting, we already have cages, by the way, in the game. So they're props at the same time a capture mechanic. Sometimes you get captured and placed in a cage. Okay, so there you go. Oh no, what's going on with the axe? It's floating. That's wrong. Why? What's going on? Weird. Yeah, we'll just fix this later. Let's test first the rest of the storages. Oh wait, let's test first this one if we can put items here. Store tool. Okay, it did work. Let's remove this tool first, the buggy one. Then let's try store tool. There, it seems to be fine. Maybe rotate it a bit. Okay, let's try removing this tool. And then store tool. Take tool. Let's remove. Store tool. Okay, it seems to be fine. I don't know what happened before. Why it didn't work well. Yeah, so the tool seems to be okay. Store tool. Oh, oh no, that's wrong. Something wrong with the storage system. So it's too random. That's definitely wrong. I'm gonna fix that one in the future, maybe offline, because that's too convoluted, too complex. Let's just get these things here for now. Store. Okay. Okay, let's try let's try the planks first. So we should only store 12 planks. So let's grab 23 planks from the warehouse. There. Where is it though? It's not here. It's the wrong one. Log planks. Oh, I see. This is 0 because we didn't. Ah, I see. We didn't update the other workshops yet. That's why it's 0. Okay. Okay. So we need to update this things first. The rest of the system before we can proceed. Just remember, we built a new system with the max storages, but we didn't so it led to a lot of errors, eh? Because they didn't find the upgrade storages for the rest of the workshops. So let's fix that one first, just for this one, maybe the workshop. So the workshop, this one, storages, workbench. Storages. This one. Wait. This one. Crafting storage. So we added this two, right? Or this three rather. And we didn't update this one. So it should be this one. And then we just put here 20 for now. And base capacity 12 maybe. Or 2. Maybe 2. Yeah, let's just put 2 since this is a workbench anyway. We don't really need a lot. Let's just put this for now. And this is the upgrade and it's basically active all the time. Yeah, let's just fix this for now so that we can test for the planks. So it didn't store anything because the max capacity is was 0. It was set to 0. So it should be 20. Because we updated the like on start, right? We updated it on start. So if this was set to active, so here, so this is correct now. Max capacity is correct. When we check here, so here max storage 20, so it's correct now. So we can then place items, a plank there. Press continue. Okay. So we have here planks. No, we don't. Now let's put planks. We just need to refresh it. There. Then let's take planks first. A lot of them, maybe all of them, 20 planks maybe. Let's remove all these and get all the planks. There. So we have 20 planks. And let's place it here. So technically, we can't really place all 20 planks because it's maxed out at 12. So let's try that one. So it did work, see? So it worked. So we can no longer place more planks. We can take planks, but it will max out at 12, like that. Okay, let's get more planks first. Wait. No, let's get these planks, and then we're gonna upgrade. We're gonna upgrade the storage. Here, we're gonna upgrade this. There. So we can then store planks again. But let's test if it exceeds 12. So right now, I think this is 10 planks, maybe. Yeah, it's 10 planks. Let's get more planks here. Let's just add it here for now. 12. And then refresh it. There. Take planks. So essentially this should store everything because we already have the storage. So when you press E, there you go. So it did store everything. So the system is working fine now. Like the building system is already here. We haven't tested everything yet. But I know that this will essentially work because they're just the same code, right? We're just doing it dynamically. Like that. Like so. See? We can store firewood here. And we can store tools. But for some reason this hatchet is floating. So I'm gonna fix that one later. Okay, so the goal, we reached the goal. Like we did finally make everything work. The next goal maybe is like to do some fixes with this one. Like this is really buggy. The tools system is too buggy as of the moment. Maybe I can just put it here and pull this outside so that it's separated from the storage upgrade. Because it's just spawners anyway, so I think this will work. Because it's just spawners. It's not part of this technically. So it should be something like that. I don't know. Let's just try this one out. Just I'm not really sure what's going on because it led to an error before. Let's just try it again though. Okay, let's try it. Okay. So, oh, it's still floating for some reason. Let's try and store these tools and see. Yeah, I still need to figure this one out. But as you can see, look at that. It seems to be working. But the first time around, it's not working. But for the second time, it seems to be okay. It's weird. Yeah, so this is some bugs that I will revisit in the future. But for now, everything seems to be working fine. So yeah. So the next thing for this is the manuscripts, but I think we don't need to touch on the manuscripts yet. Um, so essentially, manuscripts are items that we found in the world. Like we can pick it up, then we can give it to Francis here, and then it will unlock new stuff. Like Francis will tell you, okay, I'm gonna build a bridge or I'm gonna build some barricades. I'll be putting some flags around the settlement and bring me the resources so that I can build the things that are needed. So this is how it should work. So this is essentially how the gameplay would work for this system. So yeah, so later tonight, it's actually around 12 noon right now. Later tonight, I'm gonna be live with Aya, because she will be touring us the mines. So the mines will be a bit laggy though, because it's not yet optimized. There's no pollution yet and all. So maybe I think we're gonna merge first our progress. So she will be sending us her updates, and then I'll be the one touring with her around explaining stuff. Yes, we need to check the mines, its vastness and everything. So yeah, so later tonight we'll be visiting the mines area. So just a sneak peek. This is what it looks like. This one, the slave mines. So these are some of the builds that we made there. Yeah, and then this is the mines. It's just some bare bones. So this is a good picture of the mine. So there are like villages on the cliffs. This one is it's not done yet, or it's not there yet. This is the one that you saw is the quarry actually. This one, it's a quarry, and there will be caves all around the quarry. And this is one of the caves, and this is the prison mine. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. So later we'll be checking this map out and testing it, looking for bugs, testing the feel and everything, and trying to optimize it maybe. So yeah. So I think that's it for now. I will see you later tonight to tour the mines. Maybe continue with some stuff here. Because I need to fetch my kid Siri. I need to fetch her from school and maybe do some groceries after, cook some food, and then after that, let's get right back to developing stuff, touring the mines, and continuing with this new system. So far, I'm happy with this new system that we made. What time? So right now it's 12 noon at my place. So maybe 8 hours from now. So that's the time frame, Tando. 8 hours from now, more or less, 6 to 8 hours from now, we will start the stream. So yeah. So the goal later is to tour the mines. I will give, or I will tell Aya as well, the new props that we have. So we have the prisoner cages. We're gonna incorporate that to the mines as well. What else do we have? So yeah, and then maybe polish some of these features, or continue with this feature with the other workbenches, like this one here, this one, and the workbench that we can craft items on. So we're gonna do it here as well, and we're gonna do it here and the workbench. So that's the goal later. Tour the mines and continue with the building system for the rest of the workshop, like this workshop also. All right, so I think that's about it. So see you later, 6 hours from now, or 6 to 8 hours from now. Thank you for watching and staying all throughout the live stream. I hope you learned something. And again, if you have some questions about game dev or Wisplight in general, feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer all of them. So yeah, so see you later, Thando. Guys, see you later. Till next time. Bye bye.